Alright, so in today's video I'm going to be giving my very first initial thoughts on Black Clover Mobile, so let's get to it. Alright, so where do we begin? I guess my very first initial thoughts of this game were, yeah, this game's great. Like, I played the beta and it was great then, and, you know, it's even better now, so, obviously, because it's, you know, the full release, so, yeah, I mean, this game, it was gonna be a hit, it was always gonna be a hit, in my eyes anyway, because, obviously, it's got so many similarities to Seven Deadly Sins Grand Cross, so, with those, I feel like, you know, it's almost a bit of a formula to success already. It's like a blueprint that's already been written, and, you know, they're just following it, and slightly improving upon it, I feel like. So yeah, I feel like my very first initial impressions were, yeah, this game's going to be good. And then I guess the very first thing that I want to talk about is the re-rolling aspect of the game, as this was very good. I liked it a lot, and as basically in gacha games there's something called re-rolling, where, you know, you want to reset your account over and over again in order for you to get the character you want before you actually, you know, properly grind out the game. And the way this game makes it easier is that it gives you 20 multis to do, and then you get to save multis, and then you get to keep the best one out of those 20 that you have saved or whatever, which is really handy. It's very good because then, you know, it gives you 20 pretty much free re-roll attempts, where, you know, it would take you like 5-10 minutes to do it all, whereas before that would take, in like other gachas, that would take you literally hours to do. And it's really helpful for some people, because, you know, re-rolling is a necessity in gacha games for some people, as, you know, obviously you got free-to-play players, you got light spenders, you got dolphins, you got whales, whatever you want to call it. And I feel like, yeah, that was a really nice thing of Big Game Studios to do, because it just makes everybody's life a lot easier, and it just allows them to get into the game, get playing, get going a lot easier and a lot quicker, which I thought was really good. And then I guess that brings us on to the summoning aspect of the game, where I think it's actually pretty decent. I really like the event banners that we have currently. I think they're pretty damn cool, especially the seasonal banner, which I'll get into in a second. But yeah, first of all, we have four event banners currently. One of them is just a paid banner, don't really care about that. But we also have two rate-up banners currently, where it'll be one character and their skill page, and the character will be rated up at 1%, and the skill page will be rated up at 0.68%, which I think that's pretty fair, to be honest, because the skill page, I don't think is ever going to be a necessity. I could be wrong, depending on how strong the effect is, because maybe for some characters the skill page might be make or break for that character, but then again, if it is, I feel like you shouldn't be summoning for them anyway. But anyway, yeah, I really like these event rate banners, because 1% rates, I feel like a very rare thing nowadays in gacha games. Normally it's like 0.5, 0.33, 0.75, etc. for like a featured character or whatever. But this is 1%, which is really good, especially as the S-star rate is 4%, so literally 1 in every 4 S-stars you'll get will be that character, you know, assuming probability works that way. And then the two banners that we have for this, on these rate-up banners are Fuegoleon and Yami, which, I mean, you know, they're some of the two coolest characters, especially Yami. Yami is a fan favorite, of course, so I think they've been pretty damn smart with that. And then we move on to the seasonal banner, where this banner is basically full of all 3 of the seasonal characters for Season 1. As if you didn't know, Black Clover Mobile is done in seasons, and we're currently on Season 1, of course, because the game is only just released. And so every season, I'm assuming, we'll get 3 characters, and then one, and maybe one of each typing, like they've done here, but maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, for this season, we have Asta, Yami, and Mimosa. And just like the Raya banner, for Yami and Fuegoleon, the regular Yami and Fuegoleon, they are also rated up, but this time, because there's 3 of them, they're rated up at a 0.5%, which means on the 4% out of the 4% chance of you getting an SSR, you have a 1.5% chance to get a seasonal character, which is pretty good. So if you want all of them, then you have a higher chance of getting what you want on this banner than just a regular rate-up banner. And then the SSR skill pages for each of them are also all rated at 0.33%, giving it a 1% chance in total for you to get what you want. Well, assuming again if you want all of them. So yeah, this banner is also really cool. I think this is the banner that you'll probably be summoning most on in every season, because, you know, seasonal characters are going to be, I feel like, very limited, especially as, you know, we have no idea if these are going to come back. I don't know. Maybe they said somewhere that they are. I haven't heard or seen that they are. But yeah, I think these are going to be a very rare thing. They're going to be very rare characters for you to get your hands on. You can get one for free from the just by doing challenges, and then you can choose which one you want. So I guess, you know, if I had to recommend, I'd say before you get the character from doing your challenges, I'd say if you want to summon on this banner, I'd say do that first before you fully complete all your challenges, because then you can, you know, really decide on who you want. Especially because dupes in this game are pretty much pointless, so, and you don't want to get a dupe of a seasonal character, because that'll just be a lot of pain inside. So then, on the topic of seasons, every season will come with its season pass, or Clover Pass, I think it was called in the beta, where you'll be able to get a bunch of XP, stamina, tickets, black crystals, I think some outfits as well, and also some skill pages, which is pretty cool. So I think in total, I think it's roughly around 15 of the summon tickets, and then I think it's 1,200 of the black crystals. So you're getting 2 and a bit multis from that, which is, well, 2.5 multis to be exact, which is really, really good. You can also get, you know, a bunch of XP. You can get story tickets as well, so you can progress through the story a little bit easier. You got arena stamina in there. You got mage pieces, which is all really cool. And then on the very, very, very end of the battle pass, if you buy the premium battle pass or whatever, which is priced at, well, for me, it's priced at around $14.50. So, which is, I'd say, a little bit more on the expensive side for a battle pass, but still, it's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, at the end of every battle pass, assuming they keep it the same, you'll be able to get a ticket for a season 1 to whatever season we might be in skill page, which is really, really good, because that means you only really have to pull the character, and then you can get the ticket, and then you can just use that ticket to get their skill page, meaning you can get, you know, the full potential out of that character, which is really, really, really good. I like it. So if you're willing to be a light spender, just someone who buys like monthly packs, or someone who buys just the Clover Pass, Battle Pass, whatever you want to call it, then I would definitely recommend pushing for that tier 25, because it'll be very, very damn useful. So then I guess on to the final thing, which is like, I guess, is the whole monetary thing of this game. You got your packs and stuff. You got your, you know, monthly, weekly subscriptions or whatever that you might be able to get in this game. Which, I mean, I guess they're all just going to be very similar to Grand Cross. I feel like some of them do have actually really good value, especially like stuff where you just log in every day for a month, and then you get up to 3,360, I think it is, or something like that, of gems and crystals, whatever, which is really, really handy, really, really good. But again, only if you ever want to spend, you know, that amount. So I feel like, you know, it's all up to you at the end of the day. And we've also got stuff like stamina packs as well, which again, I think you just log in every day and you get a 180 stamina plus 40,000 gold, if whatever you want to call it. And then we have this thing, which is like the rank up pack, which was in the beta, which you could just buy with black crystals. But obviously in this you're gonna have to buy it for money. And basically what this is every 2 ranks you'll be able to get a certain amount of black crystals plus, you know, some more additives, and you'll be able to get up to a total of 4,000 black crystals, which in total is 3 multis and a bit. So it's decent. It's alright. $25 is obviously quite a lot of money for 3 multis, but compared to all the other things that you can buy, I think it's, you know, it's one of the cheaper options. Hence why it's, you know, good value, because they want you to buy it, because you'll see, this is pretty good value, I might buy it, because you compare it to the other things that you're looking at and you're like, yeah, this is terrible, why would I buy that? And then you'll think, oh, I'll just buy this instead, or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, there is some good value stuff in here, there is some not so good value stuff in here, because I mean, this is a gacha game, this is just the standard thing. But yeah, honestly, I would probably wait before you start spending money until, you know, you feel really bored or there's a character that comes out that you really want, because I mean, I feel like this game's free to play, friendly enough for you to just enjoy it by yourself without spending too much money anyway. But yeah, anyway, moving on. And then finally, I guess the final thing I want to touch up on is the gameplay as a whole, you know, the story mode, whatever you want to call it, the challenges and stuff that you can do, arena, etc., that you can do in the game. The gameplay as a whole seems to still be very good, so seems to be nice and fluent. Obviously, there are going to be some negatives to it, because obviously, you know, if you're not the biggest fan of turn-based games, then, you know, you're not going to like it as much as just like a proper action game or whatever. But yeah, I mean, in my opinion, I really like it. I think it's pretty good. Obviously, there are some things that I would like to change, because after I've just been playing Honkai Star Rail and whatever, you know, I feel like the gameplay of that's just a little bit smoother, but this is still really, really good. I like it a lot. And also, this is Black Clover, man. It's Black Clover, you know, you get to play as your favorite characters. It makes it, you know, incredibly more enjoyable, and makes it really, really fun, and, you know, it gives you a lot of opportunity to, you know, re-enjoy the story of Black Clover, and, you know, in a whole different way. play, which I think is really cool. So yeah, I think overall, yeah, pretty damn good. The gameplay, I really enjoy it. It's definitely very, very good. Alright, so that is it. Those are my initial thoughts on the game. Overall, very positive. Not too much to say as of yet. You know, these are, again, only my initial thoughts, so we'll have to see in the future how things might change. They might change for the better or the worse. Who knows? But if they, you know, continue to thrive and do well, and, you know, hope maybe achieve their goals that they've set themselves, you know, of being some of the best gacha games that, you know, out there, and then I think, yeah, this game's going to go crazy places, especially when Global comes out, because I think, you know, that's when pretty much every gacha game elevates a lot, is when the global version comes out. You saw it with Grand Cross. Grand Cross blew up when the global version came out, so you could maybe expect the same for this. Probably won't blow up as much, but we'll see. But anyway, yeah, overall, yeah, very, very solid game. I like it a lot. I'm only going to keep on liking it, and yeah, and I guess that'll be it for me. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video. Peace!